morning, sports fans. ASMR Sports. Back at you. Today we have a customer order from hotcardboard.com. Your source for hot cardboard. Our friend Elias placed an order and graciously has permitted me to open his cards on video, so that's what we're up to. Item number one, agenda item number one is 5 packs of 1991 Topps Stadium Club Series 2. And then each of these stacks is a junk wax value lot. 100 cards, unopened, in various packs. One pack in each of these is 86 or older. And on this one you can see it's the Topps, and on this one it's the Donruss. So we'll go hunting for some Jose Canseco rated rookies. But let's start with these guys. You know, I've opened some of these before, I think. But I have not researched what the key cards in this set, but I'm kind of imagining maybe Chipper Jones is in here. He's either in the first series or the second series. Since he was a 91 rookie class. Okay. Ramon Martinez, older brother of Pedro Martinez. Mark Salas, former Twin. He did come up with the Twins. I was trying to think who he came up with. 85 Topps, but you gotta love 85 Topps. I just love 85 Topps. It's got a lot of sentimental value. When I started collecting, it was 1986. As a very young collector. And 85 Topps was like the holy grail. You got your Doc Gooden rookies in there. You got your Roger Clemens rookies in there. You know, Mark McGwire at the time. Was not that big yet, but was that 87 that he had the 50 home runs, or was it 86? I'm pretty sure it was 87. So it was mainly Clemens and Good and Oral Hershiser rookies, and then second-year cards of Don Mattingly, Darryl Strawberry, and a few others. These cards, 1991 Stadium Club, of course, are the inaugural year of Stadium Club. First year it ever was produced. And it's a brand that continues on today. Dave Island was the pitching coach for the Yankees for a few years. Season is looking highly questionable. The owners finally came up with a proposal. Dylan Slott. Mickey Tettleton was a real talent with the A's there for some of their late 80s teams. Roberto Alomar, like a fourth-year card of him. His rookies were in 88. Ron Hassey, former Twin. Steve Decker, Mark Davidson, and Alex Cole. Is that really Alex Cole? That's not Alex Cole. That's this has got to be an error. I don't think it was a corrected error, but that's oh, who is that guy? God dang. It's not Alex Cole. Is it Otis Nixon? Is that who that is? I'll have to look that up. That's gotta be an error. Boy, these packs are pretty tough to open, I gotta say. Pretty tamper-proof, I guess. Another Roberto Alomar. Down slot. Wow, Mickey Tettleton, Bernard Gilkey, Roberto Alomar. So, like, how many of these guys are we gonna get twice? Missed one there. Turner Ward. Eric King. Greg Ketteray. Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Gerald Clark and Rich Garces. Two more packs of this stuff to go. What? Did we get Gerald Young? Kirk Gibson with the Royals. Jeff Treadway. Dave Smith. Bud Black. Barry Jones. Pete Harnish. Greg Swindell, another Dave Island. Juan Samuel. And Ivan Calderon. So nothing really cooking here so far. Lloyd Mosby, Craig Worthington, Kirk McCaskill, Dwight Evans with the Orioles, Tony Pena with the Red Sox, longtime coach for the Yankees under Joe Girardi, I believe, or actually was he under Girardi and the prior coach? God, why am I blanking? He's like, now he's in the commissioner's office. I'll think of it. Jack Morris, Hall of Famer. What's going on here? It's like a little, oh, it's like a little, something, I don't know, it's like a little, it's like a chunk of something embedded in the card. Joe Torre. 3, so I'm thinking of. Chris James. Steve Howe. Famous, like, cokehead, drug user guy. Luis Aquino. Well, there you have it. Maybe one error card. And other than that, I've got a few Hall of Famers in there. I don't know why, but I'm going to sleeve this error up. Okay, let's do this one first. Let's see what we got. I forget what these, I should get the computer up here real quick. I'm gonna look at this error thing, or maybe see if it is an error. Yeah, so I was right, it is Otis Nixon, but I'm trying to find, I see a few listings on it. Yeah, it's an uncorrected error, so it's not really worth anything. Although, you know, the scammers on eBay are never, they're never losing a step on, you know, posting this thing as the next Mickey Mantle rookie card. You know, making a big deal out of the fact that it's error and trying to sell it for like $13. So, alright. So now I want to go and tell you, should look at that one. See how much I charge for these. Vintage junk wax value lots. Looks like these are $11.99 on my site. So if you're interested, I got plenty more. I have to say the 86. So we got 92 Pinnacle Series 2. This is 90. God, what is this? This is 92 Donruss or 91. I feel like it's. You'd think they'd put the year on it. I think it's 91 Donruss. And this is 90 Donruss. Both of those are Series 1. And here's a rack pack of 90 Fleer. So, I think I'm going to start with the Pinnacle. There's not, I don't think much you can get in these things. Oh man, these are a little bit bricked, but let me see. You know, it doesn't really seem to be harming the cards. So there's a nice Denny Nagel rookie prospect. Idols. It's Roberto Alomar and gosh, who is that? I'm gonna have to look. Sandy Alomar. So what's his dad, of course. Look at this. Look at this, man. We're getting all sorts of inserts here. Actually, they're part of the main set, so I guess technically not an insert. Pinnacle Shades. Is that Benito Santiago? Is Benito Santiago also part of the base set? Wow, and another kind of like subset looking card, Ruben Sierra. Now this also is not an insert, it's a subset. Tom Candiotti. John Wetland. This guy was a really good pitcher, actually, for a good number of years. 1991. Wow, Louisville, so he was like down in the minors, but I think it was like 86, 87, 88, something like that, where he was quite dominant. Kirk Gibson, wow, look at that. Kirk Gibson with the Pirates. I didn't even know this guy. I didn't know he played for the Pirates. Wow, how far he fell after his heroic efforts in the 1988 like ALCS or NLCS when he was playing with the Dodgers, which I believe was his first team after the Tigers, with whom he started his career. You guys have probably seen, if you're at all a baseball fan, the video of Kirk Gibson like pinch hitting in that 88 playoff series with the Dodgers. Dodgers are like down by 1. It's like the 9th inning, and he comes in as a pinch hitter, but he's like injured, so he like sort of limps to the plate, like barely can even move, and fights off a bunch of pitches and battles and battles and battles. And this is his first at bat of the game. He's injured, not even really supposed to be playing, and he just catches one, and the rest is history, as they say. He limps around the bases, kind of celebrating, pumping his fists and stuff. So go check that out if you've never heard of that or seen it. I'm pretty sure I was watching that like on, network television when I was a kid. Let's see what we got here. So you can get Sammy Sosa rookies, Juan Gonzalez rookies, Kevin Moss rookies, for what that's worth. But no Frank Thomas rookies, unfortunately. Even though he was in the update of this product update set. And he was in Topps as a draft pick. Dan Howitt and Tom Dries. Sticker, Rangers, Greenwell. I was trying to see when his MVP caliber season was. I think it was 88. He had 22 home runs, 325 average, and 119 RBI. And that was the year I think Canseco won it. And of course, since then, there's been, a little bit of controversy because of Canseco's admission of using steroids, and the fact that it had been known at the time, then Greenwell certainly would have won the MVP. There's a nice Hall of Famer. Indians, Tigers, Mets, Phillies. Another Hall of Famer. Heck. Father of a Hall of Famer. There's a Randy Johnson second year card. Stanton. Todd Worrell. So let's go look at 86 with the Cardinals. He had 103 innings pitched and 2.08 ERA, 9 and 10. And the next year he had 94 innings pitched with 2.66 ERA, 8 and 6 record. 88 he had a 5 and 9 record with 3 0 years. So he bought a bunch of really good ERAs, but couldn't get wins because the Cardinals kind of sucked. In support of him, Roger Clemens. Felix Jose, Kurt Ford. Ooh, we got a league standouts. I think there's probably one. Well, I don't know if there's one per rack, but it's one of those things you can only get, I think, in a rack pack, and that's an insert. So that's kind of a fun one. And the Phillies. Okay, let's do some early 90s Donruss. I'll do this one first and see what year it is. I'm thinking it's 91, which is the year after this 90 that I've got. You know, I always appreciated that these puzzle cards on the back of Donruss packs, you know, save you from getting wax stains on one of the cards. So, you know, if you can avoid any wax stains on the front card, which, you know, usually is pretty easy to do, you might not have any wax stains card, and you don't have the stupid gum. Nice, George Brett, Hall of Famer. You know, so you don't have any gum damage, you don't have any wax damage. Thank you, Donruss. I would like to thank you, Mark McGuire, for that thoughtful approach to packing cards, as opposed to Topps that gives you the wax stain card and then the, you know, gum ruined card and probably one beneath the gum, depending on what kind of humidity that pack has been through in its life. So these are 91s, and these are 1990. So thanks once again to Elias for letting us open up this stuff. If you guys would like to do something like this, have me make a video of your product before I send it out, I would love to do that. Love to do that with modern or, you know, older stuff like this. So whatever you guys want to do, whatever you'd like to see opened, I would be happy to do that. Bo Jackson, nice card there. Ooh, Robin Ventura, that would have been a nice card back in the day. These are a little bit off center. These 1990 Donruss cards are just rife with errors, and I have no idea what the errors are, except one is like a Tom Glavine, John Smoltz error or a photo swap in one of the subset cards in this product. Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. Wow, we're getting a bunch of Mike Greenwells today, aren't we? Other than that, I don't know what the errors are. Oh, except there's a very famous Juan Gonzalez rated rookie error, which is actually a pretty nice card to have. It's a reverse negative photo thing. So there's our one ruined card. Let's see if we got two ruined cards. Yep, almost. Well, definitely went through, but I don't see any damage on this Tim Raines, which is good because he's one of the better. Well, I wouldn't say one of the better players yet, but he's isn't he in the Hall of Fame? I'm pretty sure he's in the Hall of Fame. He's one of those kind of like borderline cases that snuck in recent years. Kent Herbeck, this would have been a nice card to have back in the days of '87, the Twins winning the World Series. And he was also on the 91 team. So, Glenn Wilson, this is a rookie card that I remember was worth like about $1 back in the day, and he played a bunch of years before this, but for whatever reason didn't make it into a top set. I think he had like maybe a Fleer card earlier than this, but you know, the first Topps card was kind of considered to be a rookie back then. You know, this is actually, this bottom edge is a little bit kind of choppy, but this thing is perfectly centered, and the corners are, well, they're not perfect, but they're pretty dang close. So I think I'll sleeve this guy up in case there's any high-grade collectors. Out there who wanna contact Elias or leave a comment about picking this one up. Yeah, really nice centering on that. I just love these 86 Topps. This is really like the nearest and dearest card set to my heart. opened a bunch of this when I was a kid. It was what was in the store at the time when I was just discovering baseball cards. Saberhagen, beast of a pitcher. Steve Anderson and Tony La Russa. So there you go. There's one value lot, junk wax era. Let's get into the second one, guys. Okay, so we got again 1990 Donruss, we got 88 Score, we got 91 Ultra, we got 91 Upper Deck Find the Hank, which is not the one you want. That's the high series. The Find the Nolan, I think, is the one that has the Michael Jordan baseball cards in it. 88 Donruss and 88 Flair. So we actually, the only thing that overlaps is this 1990 Donruss. So there's quite a bit of variety in these vintage wax lot packs, which is a lot better for opening on videos if there is some variety. Alright. So, okay, here they did something really stupid. They put the puzzle piece on the front instead of on the back. I take back everything I said about Donruss. They're out to get us. Tony Gwynn. So this MVP subset, which has the same back as the regular card, but just has the MVP in the background there. This is the subset that Tom Glavine, John Smoltz error photo swap thing I had mentioned is, you gotta love the classic Diamond King. Look, Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. Cal Ripken, Hall of Famer. Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. Bo Jackson, awesome player. So wow, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Hall of Famers in one pack. That's pretty good. Some fun cards there. Save this, of course, for the last. That's gonna be fun. Let's do 88 Flair. You gotta love 88 Flair, boy. I remember when this stuff came out, and I was a kid. I was getting pretty heavy into cards at that time. Mark Grace rookies are what you want out of here. Not that they're worth anything, but Tom Glavine rookies are in here, I believe. Same as 88 Donruss, and I believe 88 Topps, he has rookies as well. Darryl Strawberry and Ricky Anderson, Hall of Famer. So some kind of cool cards there. Let's go 91 Fleer Ultra. I don't know if there's Chipper Jones rookies in here. There's probably like Mike Mussina rookie cards. There you go, George Brett, Hall of Famer. Cecil Fielder, John Smoltz. Very nice. Ooh, look at this thing. Wow. Ultra Team. Pretty cool. 1 out of 10. I bet back in the day this was a nice card. You know, it's not like super rare, SP'd or number or anything like that. You know, it's very little was back then, but there's not a lot of kind of like inserts that go into these this first year Ultra product. So I'm going to say that's a pretty good card to have. Roberto Kelly. Oh, look at that. Barry Bonds. I put Barry in a sleeve. I don't know why, but these, you know, base cards of even the Hall of Famers are not much value, but let's go 88 Score. Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. Ricky Anderson, Hall of Famer. What? Mike Schmidt, Hall of Famer. That is crazy. We are getting some really sweet packs in terms of veteran stars. My goodness. Jeez. Like, literally, and then two rookie prospects, literally, like, I think, like, we've got most of the pretty much better Hall of Famers. I mean, there's Hall of Famers, and then there's Hall of frickin' Famers, guys. These are the Hall of frickin' Famers. Henderson, Murray, Schmidt, Cal Ripken. No Harold Baines in here, guys. I mean, these guys might be the top 4 Hall of Famers. I mean, you got in this product, so you got like Sandberg would be in this product, but I think these guys are probably all better than Sandberg. You've got gosh, who else? I mean, Nolan Ryan would be in here. I guess he's probably pretty up there. Who else would be in this? Gosh, a ton of Wade Boggs. Who's the other guy from '83? Wade Boggs, Ryan Sandberg, and oh my God, Tony Gwynn. Yeah, so Tony Gwynn would be up there as well. But anyways, I gotta say that's pretty impressive. I like that. All right, let's do 88 Donruss next. This video is kind of running longer than I thought. I'm surprised that we've got this much content from just a few things, but you know, I'm happy to have Barry Larkin's second-year card there, Hall of Famer. John Farrell is wasn't he a manager for? I think it was the Red Sox, right? I mean, it was one of the big teams. And 1991 baseball upper deck. I don't know why I said baseball. It's all baseball. Man, look at this sticker, like, back. It's all jacked. So we got one of the baseball heroes cards of Hank Aaron. Zane Smith, Tim Burke, Dave Smith Jr. Ortiz, Henry Rodriguez, star rookie, Gerald Clark, Lloyd Mosby, Eric King, Willie Blair, Candy Maldonado, Pete Sherek, and Frank Tanana. Alright, now the best card in the whole group here. We're going to open our best pack. 86 Donruss. Love it, man. This stuff was so hot back in 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. All because of Canseco, and, you know, there were a few other pretty dang good rookies in here, too, for the time. This pack came from a group of boxes that I bought as a group probably like 15, 20 years ago. And I have actually opened like one or two of the boxes. I think I probably opened one and then like a partial, and then like the rest of the packs are what, you know, end up in this kind of thing. Reggie Jackson, rookie. Reggie Jackson, Hall of Famer. So anyways, I know that these packs are good. I've pulled a bunch of good stuff from them. Come on, rated rookie. Give me some rated rookies. Dave Schmidt and Charlie Moore. Alright, so we struck out. We did get a pretty fun little Hall of Famer here in Reggie Jackson. So, alright, well, in gratitude for Elias's willingness to let me do some nice content with his order, I'm gonna throw in a couple bonus cards. This is a actually corrected Bill Ripken, so this is unfortunately the, you know, least valuable version of this card, but still a fun one to have. And if you don't have any Bill Ripken 1989 Fleers, you know, this is the one to pick up if you want to spend as little as possible. The ones that say fuckface on the knob of the back of the course are the most, well, they're not the most valuable ones, because there are some corrected ones that are extremely rare, and those can be extremely valuable, but the F-face one is, very sought after, because lots of people remember it, and it's, kind of a cultural phenomenon at this point. So, true story, I got, there's a baseball card, or sports card dealer called, I think it's 3 Star Sports Cards in Minneapolis. There's actually 2 locations. One is in Bloomington, Minnesota, and one is in some other suburb of Minneapolis. But the Bloomington one is like by far the best. Anyways, I was there, and they have like a whole table of unopened, like older kind of junk wax era boxes, and they had like a case, like a partial case of early run 89 Fleer that would include the error Bill Ripken. You can tell whether a case is going to contain Bill Ripken errors, because each case of 89 Fleer, at least wax boxes, is stamped with a code that will tell you the print date of that case. And so people have figured out like when the latest date is that could include both Bill Ripken errors and the Randy Johnson errors, where there's a Marlboro ad that you can see in the background that Fleer didn't like and decided to change that card. So the ones where you can see it are considered an error. But anyways, I was at this card shop, and I saw they had these boxes, and they were like, gee whiz, I don't know, they were maybe like $75 a box or something. These days, that's actually a pretty good deal. But back then, it was maybe a little bit more than I would have paid online. But I was like, man, I'm gonna get that and open it. I'm pretty sure I did at least part of that box on a video on this channel, so you can look that up if you'd like to see that. But I pulled one Billy Ripken F-face era that I sent it into PSA, and I got a PSA 10 out of it, and so that was a pretty sweet card. In the kind of somewhat height of the sports card boom of the last few years, I sold that card for, God, I don't know what, like $300 or $400. And I think now it's worth even more, just because, people are still pretty excited about that card. So anyways, I am going to send that off to our friend Elias. And another card I thought I'd throw in is this guy, 86 Donruss Canseco. This is one of the cards I back pulled from, one of the packs I would have opened from that group that I opened boxes of, and it's, pretty nice. It's got some corner issues, a little bit off center, but, it is straight from a pack, so it's relatively good shape, but definitely not close to a gem, and that's kind of the only thing that's got a ton of value. I'm sure I could sell this on eBay for, I don't know, $5-10, something like that. This $5 price tag I had on here from trying to sell this at a card show like probably 5 years ago, and I don't think anybody was going to pay $5 for it at that time. I'm sure I could sell this for $5 on eBay, but I don't know. I don't sell a lot of, older cards on eBay, so I just have it sitting in a box. So those are going out to our friend Elias. Thank you again, brother, for letting us use these cards for some content. I appreciate it very much, and would love if anybody else wanted me to open something that they wanted to buy on the site. Just shoot me an email, info@hotcardboard.com, and I usually put that in my video descriptions. So that's what we got for today. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you all later. Have a great one. Bye now.